Today we'll be giving a gameplay overview and review of the game Chickapig, created and published by Brian Calhoun. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode with To Die For Games. I'm Mandi, the board gaming pinup girl. My fellow hosts are
Tracy, the gaming maven.
And I'm Steph, the games teacher.
Are you looking to check out a particular part of the video? Looking for some gameplay? Maybe some review? Well, we've got timestamps below so that you can check out the segment you want to see.
We always welcome your feedback and are happy to hear what you have to say, so please leave a comment below. If you don't want to miss out on future videos, click on that subscribe button, and you'll be one of the first to know when we release new content.
Chickapig plays in about 30 to 40 minutes, is suggested for ages 8 and up, and accommodates 4 players.
We've got Chickapig all set up and ready to go, so let's get to it. Objective. Be the first to get all of your Chickapigs to your goal on the opposite side of the board, moving hay bales and the cow to block people's paths, or to help you get to your goal faster. So Mandi, tell us, what's inside the bag?
Components. 1 main game board, 24 Chickapig tokens, 6 in each player color, 16 hay bales, 4 in each color, 1 cow and 1 cow fence, 8 cow poops, yes 8 cow poops, 9 poop cards and 8 daisy cards, 1 hourglass, 1 die, the rulebook, and 1 handy dandy game bag. All right, now that we know what we're playing with, how do we set up? Tracy?
Setup. Place the board in the middle of the table. Players place their 6 Chickapigs on the matching color dots on the edge of the board. Players place 2 of their hay bales just in front and to the right and left of the goalposts closest to them, and the other 2 are placed 3 spaces in front to the right and left of the opposite goalpost. Place the cow inside the cow fence in the center of the game board. The dice, hourglass, poop, and daisy cards are placed in easy reach of all players. Now that we're all set up, how do we play? Steph?
Gameplay. On their turn, players will roll the die. The die value determines how many moves a player can take. Single moves can include moving a Chickapig in a straight orthogonal line until it hits an object, such as a hay bale, the cow, another Chickapig, a goalpost, or a board edge. Also, you can move a hay bale or a cow orthogonally 1 space. Players can block their opponent's goal with the various objects. Important. It is illegal to completely block a goal of another player, so there must always be at least 1 way for a player to get to their goal. If players roll a 1, they can choose to move the cow to any other space on the game board. When the cow is moved this way, the cow will drop a poop token on the space where they are placed.
Game end. The first player to get all 6 of their Chickapigs through their goalpost on the opposite side of the board wins. So that is how you play Chickapig.
So now we're ready to give a review of Chickapig. What'd you guys think?
It's cute.
I was surprised by this game. I thought I was not going to like it, but there was some inner depth to it with the gameplay. There's one little thing about it that I'll talk about later that I wasn't very fond of, but other than that, the game was quite good, actually.
Yeah, I thought it was fun. We had a good time. At first, we're like, I don't know, and then totally had me at poop.
Yes, the game features
Talk a bit about poop.
Poop tokens, poop cards.
I'm sorry, but I find that amusing anyway. So obviously they had negative effects, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So let's talk about the artwork and the theme.
The artwork is, well, it comes in like a bag, a waffle knit kind
We'll
of bag.
post a picture so you guys
Cool.
can see it. Yeah.
You know, travel, just clip it on and travel with you. That's kind of cool. I did see on the Facebook page that he has for Chickapig, because that's really like the big place that they post about it.
Right.
They have like little clay, three-dimensional
I saw that.
Chickapig.
Yeah, it's like the actual animals.
I'm not sure if that's just something they're doing, or maybe it's going to be like part of
A
a
stretch
stretch
goal or a
goal or
deluxe
something?
option.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's pretty
So hopefully,
cool.
otherwise I would definitely buy those, because the tokens were nice, but I think those three-dimensional Chickapigs
Yeah, I would
be
love that.
So cute.
I agree. I really enjoyed the game. The artwork was simplistic, but it worked for an abstract game like it is.
Right.
It didn't need a lot of thematic art. The cartoony art for the pigs and the cow tokens, I enjoyed that type. It reminded me loosely of like Far Side kind of, kind of art. Not exactly Larson stuff, but close to.
Yeah. No, and I agree exactly with everything they've said. So, no need to repeat. Quality of components. So I believe we got a game. I'm not sure if it's a prototype, but it's pretty close to production. But overall, I thought it was quite good. I mean, the pieces that we had were sturdy. Like you said, the board was simple, but it didn't feel like it was going to break or anything like that. So I mean, I thought it was good. So
I agree.
yeah.
Nice wooden tokens. So
I do hope that exactly what you were saying with the little animals. Oh, those are cute. I want those.
It would be very simple to bling out if you wanted to buy,
Absolutely.
other
Some
figures, little plastic or wooden figures to represent the pigs, the cow, etc. It would be very easy to change that into a deluxe version.
And I think people would pay for that because it adds to the appeal of the game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't foresee it being super expensive. So I think that would be great. Game mechanics. What do you guys think?
Well, basically, it's very similar to a lot of the good old classic games where you're trying to race. You're the first to get to the other side of the board, so your goal is to get to your goal on the opposite side with some obstacles in the way.
The way you move your pieces around, the way you move the obstacles, it felt very intuitive to me. Like it wasn't hard to learn how to play.
Oh,
I had my eye on, we were playing a 4-player game, and I had my eye on the opponent across the table from me because we were sitting opposite each other. And then somebody snuck in a victory to my left, to my far left.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When I wasn't paying attention. So not that I discount Mandi as competition, because I really don't. But I really was focused on that player and totally missed the fact that she was so far ahead.
And that was the thing that I thought was kind of cool. Like you are, in essence, you're competing with the person who's across from you, right? Because your goal line, I guess, is
But you're really competing with all the other players.
correct. Because you're blocking, So not only blocking, I mean, it works to your advantage, right? So you can get your piece into the goal line, but you're also blocking other players as well from getting ahead and winning, right? So I thought that was a good thing. Well, for me in my case, but
Yeah, because you can really overlook the other two people to your left and right, because you're not interacting per se with them in the sense of you're not trying to get there. You're trying to get there, but they are going to get in your way possibly.
yes, exactly. And I have to say this here. I had this urge, is like as soon as you knew it was going to get past, into your area, your goal area, you just wanted to slide it in there.
And it slid pretty well, actually. If you
It
got
did.
it just right, it slid.
I don't know how that would work with the other pieces, if they did like actual figurines. But anyway, that was fun. Similar games.
I was going to say, just for the simple trying to get to the other side through obstacles, Chinese checkers.
Yeah.
With the 6-pointed star and the trying to get
Specifically?
your marbles to the opposite side through the array of other marbles on the table. So to me, very loosely, I mean nothing at all like it, but still kind of the same strategy.
Final thoughts.
The gameplay we had, I enjoyed the game. It was fun. I didn't win, but that's okay. I don't always win the games that I enjoy playing, and that's fine. But the randomness of the game is really that single die roll.
Right.
And what we had in the games that we played, inevitably one player rolls a lot of high numbers, which are really good because you can take a lot of movements and a lot of actions. And if other players don't roll enough high numbers, then that player who did roll high numbers gets a significant head start and advantage, and it's hard to come back from that. So if I were to do one thing to change this game, would be to remove the die and make it a set of cards. Okay. If it was a set of cards that would determine your number of actions or movements that you had, maybe you have 6 cards numbered 1 to 6, just like a 6-sided die would,
right.
But you pick them and you can't use the same card again until you've used all 6 cards. The randomness of the roll with one player constantly rolling 5s and 6s,
Yep.
I didn't like that random aspect of it.
I mean, you did have the cards as well, which
Like
kind of helped if you rolled.
If you roll a 2, you get
Right.
the daisy card, and a 1 would allow you to move the cow and leave a poop behind. Move the cow anywhere instead of just moving it once.
So just, we didn't really talk about that, but moving through the poop is a bad thing. So you end up having to pick up a poop card, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
exactly. So because we talked about different ways you can maybe change the die, make it like a 1, 2, 3 die only, and
Right.
I thought that wasn't
So
enough movement. That would take too
Would you have
long.
2 dice as a 1, 2, 3? So there is a chance
Maybe.
to roll a 6, but it's not as common to happen.
True, that
Like,
could happen.
That
The
could maybe
cards
work.
Could, but I think the dice
That could maybe
work.
work.
yeah.
Yeah, that is the randomness of it, but you can really block people. Like if you're finding you're not getting the rules, just like use your hay bales and the
To be
cow
fair,
to really block.
despite the strategy,
Yeah.
this is in essence a simple game.
Yeah.
So going with a simple mechanic like a 6-sided die, which is very common and everyone understands, works. The only problem for a strategic player like myself was that that randomness really screws your strategy, and it's
Right.
hard to compete when the lady luck isn't on your side.
Yeah.
Right?
Which is usually me when I roll dice for some reason, but in this game, I seem to be doing fairly well. So, luck be a lady tonight. So overall, I enjoyed this game. And in the beginning, I was a little iffy, but once we started playing it, and then you realize how you were affecting other players, sometimes you even realizing that you were doing that, it was fun. I mean, it was light, but you have to take it for what it is. So I thought it was fun. I liked the theme. It was cute.
I really liked the gameplay because it grew on me as we
Yes.
went along, and by the end I was having just a blast trying to like figure out where I gotta move to, and then someone takes their Chickapig and puts it
Yeah.
in my way. And
I really enjoyed this game. It was deceptively strategic. I honestly didn't think it was going to be as deep as it was,
Yeah.
but it turned out to be quite the little strategic game. I just have one question. What is a Chickapig?
I thought it was just like
it's a chicken and a pig.
chicken and a pig, and it's just
Maybe the designer can enlighten me in a private message or something, but they could have been pigs, they could have been chickens. There didn't be a weird cross between the two.
catchy.
It is.
I guess.
It's unique. You're gonna
Yeah.
remember Chickapig.
Chickapig.
See, it has a ring to it. Anyways, that's our thoughts. So we overall, I think we enjoyed it. So check it out, and we'll see you next time. Bye. That's a lot of poop.
I think you asked it.